Yo, it's your boy Jet Sanders, and man, oh man, we got Garry versus Islam Makhachev happening this weekend, plus Mackenzie Dern and Jillian Robertson, which we really don't care about. We're gonna be real. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I don't care about Mackenzie Dern versus Jillian. So, and every other fucking fight on that goddamn card is not too great. I mean, I don't even think there's any ranked opponents fighting on this main card. So it's pretty bad, pretty bad card. But we've been having some pretty decent ones. The fight night's been kind of but you know, we needed to kind of get some shit cards. You know, it's part of the game, bro. You got to get a couple shitty cards out there. But what's crazy is they gave it to Islam. They gave Islam the shitty card. But I mean, he's got Garry for his opponent. You know, one of the most unlike fighters ever. I mean, I don't think I know anybody that actually likes watching Garry fight, or likes him as a person. You know, he's a very strange guy, man. So, but this matchup with Islam is an interesting one because he is his tallest opponent. I'm not gonna say he's his hardest opponent, but he's definitely he if he loses to Ian, it's not a good lose. You know, I mean, they're completely different people, worlds apart. You know, Islam's very conservative, and you know, Garry's kind of a pussy. But he can kick ass, so hey, you know, at least he knows how to fight, right? Anyways, though, this is an interesting matchup. Our boy Islam, you know, he's on a 16-fight win streak. That's insane. And his last time he lost, or he got knocked out by Adriano Martins, who then went on to lose 2 fights in a row afterwards. So we ain't heard from him since. But also, you know, he dominated JDM, finished Moicano in a minute. And, man, that JDM domination, dude, that was his introduction into welterweight. And, fuck, dude, he dominated it. He made him look easy. He made it look easy. And, again, JDM was on his own run as well. Like, from being undefeated, he was trying to make some noise there, but became champ at the wrong time, you know? So, other than that, you know, he did finish Moicano in less than a minute. Money Moicano was a last-minute replacement for Armin, but still made quick work. So, he went to war with Volkanovski. You know, that was a great back and forth, their first fight. And then in their second fight, he knocked him out with a head kick, you know, cementing himself as the pound-for-pound #1, and also the lightweight champion, stayed the lightweight champion. And, man, what really made me a huge... I'll say this is what made me, like, you know what? Fuck, this dude's a beast, man. So he, when he went to war with Dustin Poirier, that showed me that he was more than just a grappler. I mean, even before, you know, he did strike with Volk and all that, but like, he went to war with Dustin Poirier, and in my opinion, that was the fight that he needed, and he for sure. I think he won a lot of fans over after that fight because they didn't just look at him as a wrestler or like a grappler or anything. They saw that this guy was willing to stand and bang with Dustin Poirier. So, of course, before that, he subbed out Charles Oliveira, which, again, submitting Charles Oliveira, another grappler, you know, just showing how strong his grappling is, how strong his jiu-jitsu and wrestling is. And, of course, this is a good one. The King Green win is starting to age fucking tremendously. You know, before it was kind of like, everyone been beating up on Green lately, but now Green beating up on everyone. So, Islam is got a sick resume in the lightweight. So far, he made light work of JDM. And Ian Garry, on the other hand, before his loss to Shavkat, he was undefeated. And he don't really got many knockouts. I think he knocked out Rodriguez, D-Rod. But, like, other than that, you know, he did beat Carlos Prates, which was one of his most impressive wins, I think. One of his most ones, because Carlos being a dangerous knockout artist, you almost expected him to just walk through Ian Garry. But especially after the fight that Ian Garry had with MVP, very boring. We expected more excitement, but man, that was a boring fight. He turned into a grappler in that one, and not a great one, but hey, a good enough one. You know, when he fought Bilal, I think that was his best performance so far. You know, he did poke his eye early in the first round, and then after that he poked him with a double eye poke. He got a double eye poke on Bilal in his last fight too. So Islam got to watch out for them fingers, because he does have that reach. So, but he does fight very well. He uses reach very well. He fights with a wide stance, I'm guessing, to stuff those takedowns whenever they come. When he throws leg kicks, he likes to aim for people's knees. He likes to do that little oblique or leg stomp on motherfuckers. He doesn't have the strongest grappling. So that is something that he will have to be very ready for. Especially because he does tend to run out of steam. He runs out of steam, especially against Bilal, which from what I heard at the time, he didn't want to take on a 5-round fight with Bilal. He wanted it to be a 3-rounder or some shit like that, I believe. But, like, you know, it was one of the matchups where there was some stuff behind the scenes. Like, come on, bro. But he does fend takedowns well. But again, this is a different type of wrestler, and we saw that with JDM versus Bilal and JDM versus Islam. Like, Islam's on a different level. So, you know, also, before we give our full prediction on who we think will win, we had the press conference also. And my fucking goodness, man. Ian Garry is so... he's unlikable, bro. Like, I don't know anybody that genuinely fucks with dude. But, like, he's, you know, they got different worldviews. He was kind of treating Islam like he was his old pal, like his old friend or something. But Islam don't really fuck with him. You can tell he really do not fuck with bro. And he got booed instantly. He got booed, started crying. Every last one of you, I'm gonna change your mind. You're gonna be chanting Garry. Like, bro, shut up. No, bro, no. I promise you, no. Nobody's gonna be fucking chanting Garry. But he got booed, almost cried, and bro, he was just being so insufferable. Every time they asked him a question, he would go on and on and on. And, like, he would keep interrupting Islam, too. Hell, there was a whole moment where fucking Islam, like, they asked him about what his, I guess Khabib's dad would say or would think, like, how amazing they are, you know, from how hard they've worked, you know, from the start type shit, you know, just asking him some real shit. And this motherfucking dude, Ian Garry, bro, swear to God, bro, he has to have the attention on himself. He has to be the one. And, bro, he kept talking as if he was the champion, calling Islam the challenger. And so he's, like, trying to answer the question. Islam's all like, you know, like, we're not really worried about that. We talk numbers after the fight. And this fucking guy, can I answer that for you? I'll answer that for you. And then he goes and fucking starts talking over Islam. And Islam's still giving his own answer. So Islam, like, eventually looks over. He's all like, bro, shut up. Like, he tells him, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, he tells him, shut up. Like, nobody wants to fucking hear you, bro. Every time you talk, you lose fans. You lose fans every time you talk. Which is true, man. Because, like, bro, I remember my cousin was telling me about Ian Garry before the MVP fight. He was like, bro, this dude Ian Garry, bro, he cold. And, man, from that fight, I was like, bro, this dude boring. What? Come on, man, don't tell me that. He's like, nah, man, the fights I seen him in, did. So I was like, whatever, bro, we'll give him another shot. Give him another chance, bro. And he fought, I think, who is it? Shavkat. I was like, man, booty cheeks. Then he fought Protest. I was going for Protest. And then, of course, like, just the build up from that moment, I was like, bro, this dude, I don't care about this dude, man. This dude kind of lame, bro. And, man, he's just holding up. He's still lame, bro. But, you know, I'm going for Islam in this fight. I'm going to take Islam to win it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, there's no way Ian can win, because he could. He very much has a chance. Especially with all the crazy upsets that have been happening this year. But I think this is one that's going to stay the same. I think Islam's going to remain the champion. I think he'll go on to try and fight either Carlos Prates or Michael Morales. But he needs to stop trying to fight Usman, bro. Like, Usman just lost his last fight. And I know it was at middleweight, but, like, dude, come on, bro. If he loses that fight in middleweight, he needs to come back and win a fight in welterweight. At least put him against Sean Brady. Him versus Sean Brady, winner gets a title shot type shit. I get that. But, like, that would make more sense. Sean Brady beat Leon. If he beats Usman, it's like, oh shit, he beat 2 former champions, you know? Give him a shot. Because he already lost his shot whenever he took on Michael Morales. So, you know, Protest versus Morales is a fight that might happen in the future too. But overall, I think Islam is going to stay the champion for now. I think he's going to beat Ian Garry. I think Ian Gary's going to get a bit of a, I don't want to say humiliation, because he faces that kind of shit every day. So really, it's more like a realization. Like, he's going to realize, like, yeah, you know. And I'm rooting for Islam, bro. And me rooting for Islam might be the reason why Islam loses. So, but, man, I hope not. Shit. But anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all. Y'all like and subscribe. I ain't finna do a whole list of predictions, bro. I got Islam winning this fucking fight. And honestly, Mackenzie Dern probably gonna stay champion too. I ain't even gonna do a whole breakdown on that shit, bro. They should be doing fucking Mackenzie Dern and Zhang Weili, because that's the real champ right there. But we'll wait till they do that. And until next time, y'all keep fucking with y'all boy. And peace.